Hey everybody, and welcome to Freelance Benor. I want to be talking about YouTube channel ideas for into 2020, and this one's going to be about making compilation videos for different things like streamers and fail videos and cat videos and just funny videos in general. And I'm sure you guys have seen this whole lot, and I'm going to go in a little bit about the potential for them, and if it's something you want to consider, you can just kind of follow along, listen through this whole video. Make sure to like this video, comment this video, and subscribe to the channel in the bottom right there if you want to check out more videos like this. But I'm going to be going into detail about this here. And essentially what it is you're just compiling videos of other people's content, and obviously there's copyright issues and things like that. So you have to be careful about who you're compiling, but although this isn't the best source to use, I'm going to start off with a Reddit source where the guy claims that people have mentioned exactly roughly what they're potentially making, and as you can see here, they got rough estimates where it's anywhere from 2 to 3 to sometimes upwards of $10, and it kind of bounces around per 1,000 views. And obviously, if a channel is getting millions and millions of views, even 1,000 views, and times that by 100 or 200, and you're thinking, well, that doesn't sound like much, but 3 times 100 is, a lot of money. So you got 300, then 3,000, and 30,000, and so on and so forth. And it kind of adds up over time, and compilation videos aren't exactly the most complicated thing to make. You just kind of add a video on top of a video of the highlight reels and things like that. It's somewhat of a lot of editing work, but when it comes down to it and the rates that you could potentially make, it can go up and up and up. This guy claims from sources that he's gathered that channels like this one here, BC Lowy, had 120 million views and has made over 300,000 in the past 2 years. And he hasn't been around too terribly long. You get Fail Army, different fail videos. You probably have seen them. People Are Awesome one, and like just kind of background music of different videos of different content online. Then you got kind of a music one, and then you got this other one that gets 500,000 million views on average. And that's at least $2,000-3,000 just on the low CPM end, and then upwards of 10,000 on the higher end. And this is just per a given video. This isn't even necessarily detailed videos. These are just compilation videos overall that you can consider making. And just to go from Reddit to more of a real substantial source. It's from Influencer Marketing Hub, and they've did their own proprietary YouTube money calculator, as they've referred to it, for these CPM averages, and they've determined it's about $7.60 per 1,000 views. And you got, let's say it's $7 or $8 just to make it easier on the math here. So you got $8 per 1,000 views, but if you have 10,000 views, you got $80 just there alone. And even if you have that, you got $40 on 10,000 views, and some of these people are getting millions and millions of views, so that kind of adds up to a very huge number. In the long scheme of things, obviously, you're not going to just start off launching a compilation video channel and make thousands or hundreds of thousands or anything like that. It takes time to build and get your subscriber basis. Go in a little bit more detail here. And as they say, although YouTube traditionally keeps its share of advertising secret, is now common knowledge that Google keeps 45% of YouTube advertising revenue, so you receive 55% for every dollar paid by advertisers, which is less than the 68% that website owners receive for most other types of Google AdSense advertising. And then they go here that the average paid is $7.60 CPM, blah, 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 blah. Success breeds success, and once the channel is recognized as being watched, its subscription numbers will likely rise rapidly, and that's 10% of the channel's subscribers will want to view any new content videos. So if you have 1,000 subscribers and you're expecting, or let's just start it with 100, and then you have 10 of those subscribers that are likely to watch every video that you post, then you do the estimated, if they have 1 million subscribers, you got 100,000 people that are likely to watch any new compilation videos. you have a huge number of an audience that's going to watch each and every video, and 100,000, and went with the $1,000, let's say, at the $8 mark, or let's reduce it to five, and then you got $5 for 1,000. Then you got 50 for 10,000. So you times that by 10 again, and you got 500 per video on an estimation. This is on a low end. You do it 300 per video, but they post up compilation videos in the hundreds. So even if it was just bringing in $100, $200 per video, that's a lot of money. Even if it's just 10 videos, they're bringing in a few $1,000s just on that alone, just on compilation videos that they've put together. So there's a lot of monies to be made. The issue comes with the copyrights and liability and things like that. It's similar to like when I talk about drop shipping some of my other videos, that essentially you run the risk of violating some rights of an individual, whether it's a streamer or whether it's someone that made a video. So it's kind of a good idea to ask permission for some of this kind of stuff. Other ones are kind of okay with it, and I'll get into that here in just a second. Obviously, depending on the video engagement, you can make more or less, but I'm not going to get into that. I'll get into the CPM aspects of videos and the kind of YouTube channel ideas for creation, like tips and stuff like that for 2020, that I'll be doing another segment on. Obviously, depending on the country as well, the CPM could differ. According to Travel Payouts blog, it's Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, Austria, Germany, and Switzerland. It's an interesting take that you won't find the US on here because US is pretty oversaturated, and although there is niches that are very profitable, these are ones with pretty high end rates. So if you're targeting these countries and you have this particular audience, you might notice a higher CPM rate for those particular ones. You can see here in 2017 to 2018, it demonstrated the highest CPM and took first place. And then such countries as Moldova, Ukraine, Serbia, and some other countries that have the lowest CPM rates. Obviously, it's a whole concept of first world and third world countries that can kind of bounce it around, and that will affect the rate pretty drastically. And essentially, in the end, the CPM rates, especially for compilation videos that are basically entertainment, are going to be on the lower end of the CPM. This isn't like a business niche or anything like that. You can check out some of my other videos for YouTube channel ideas for 2020 that kind of boast a little bit higher of a CPM that I'll be covering as well. And just to jump right into it here with just a random streamer video, this one has 4 million views. Now, this is posted back in December of 2016, which is 3 years ago, but it generated upwards of $10,000, and this is just one video over the course of a 3 year span, which doesn't sound like much, but 3.5 grand for a video that just compiles different streamers' highlights and failures and band streamers and things like that. That's a lot of monies to be generated just from one thing. And this is just a targeted niche of, just as you can say, Fortnite moments that they targeted different highlights on those videos. So that's just one example. And sorry about that. Jump right into it here. That you got 4.1 mil, you got 1.6 million views. This is 5, 6 months ago, so that alone is like $2, $3,000 potentially, maybe less, even just 1,000, and that's just one video. And then you got 30 million views, and that was 3 years ago. But you can, as you can see, these kind of add up. Show you my next little source here that I found interesting here. And I'm not going to read word for obvious reasons, but as he said, it's insane. One guy told me that he made $27,000 a month by uploading Asmongold highlights to YouTube. If you're not familiar, he was I guess sort of is still a popular streamer on Twitch and things like that. And he generated over basically $27,000 a month, and all he really did was basically post up Asmongold highlights onto YouTube, and he didn't really do a whole lot. And then next month he's saying making 30,000 plus. Now, obviously, this can differ from channel to channel, and you're not gonna kind of jump right into it. I'm sure you've seen different other streamer videos and things like that. Some niches are smaller than others. I'd say realistically, you're looking at maybe 200 to 800 a month for if you're a smaller compilation video channel in the 2020 or 2021 and so on and so forth. Of course, I'll be sharing all of these sources in the description below if you want to check them out. But these are just some other ideas of videos that you can consider. Obviously, fail videos were pretty popular and still sort of are. This one came out 7 hours ago. It has 8,000 views. This one came out one day ago and has 168,000 views. One day ago, this one has 400,000 plus views. And, these are just some ideas of, different areas that you can focus on. Obviously, if you find a good niche for compilation videos that's kind of copyright free, that's a gold mine in a sense, because there's people that like watching these videos over and over and over again, and that ad revenue does add up over time if you have enough videos. Just another one here. Cat videos, different animal videos, different themed videos of this sense that are deemed amusing or entertaining to others, maybe while they're watching at work or something else. As you can see, some of these, like this one here, is 2 months ago, has 2.1 million views, and it's just a funny cat videos and old Vine videos and things like that. Now, if you like this video, I'm going to be doing a series here for the YouTube channel ideas, and it's going to cover this niche and other niches like it. So if you want to check that out, you can. I'll be doing freelance fast cash for extra additional means to make extra money on the side to focus on your passion projects and things like that. I do also have a Patreon page. Having trouble loading there for a second, and I have different tiers you can check out. $5, $35, and $60. $60 can help me guide you to different freelancing ideas that you can consider for yourself. If you want to check that out, all of this will be in the description below. And I have a free chat that you can check out as well through Discord. Discord is basically a free chat that if you're interested, I'm not sure what's happening with my internet today, but essentially it's a free chat that you can utilize to talk to other traders and freelancers and things like that. I will, of course, post it in the description below if you want to check it out. And if you have any other questions about compilation videos, or if you want to comment on your own experience with them, if you ran a channel like that before, and as you can see, this is different resources I have and all that. If you want to leave your comments below, feel free to. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you've made it this far in the video, and have a nice day.